Hello, good afternoon. My name is Christian Dominguez, and today we're going to talk about how to reduce the carbon footprint for the sustainability in our logistics industry. So, it is important to take awareness of human being activities' impact in our environment and ecosystem because everyone contributed to the affectation in the ecosystems and logistics industries are not out of the country. So, using technological sources and transportation media, logistics industries has contributed with the footprint impact to the ecosystem. So we should make efforts in order to reduce those impacts. Currently, a transition is taking place to alternative system transportation such as solar and also hydrogen, so logistics industries should start implementing those activities into their operative system. Along with it, we should keep looking for new alternatives in the use of technology in order to avoid the use of paper and keep growing in the use of internet and technological resources for every logistics process. Instances of natural disaster has been on rise over the years. While we could blame nature for this phenomenon, the sad reality is that most instabilities are actually the product of global warming. A product a product of an use that must be tackled soon rather than later for our planning to remain habitable. With the logistics carbon footprint majorly impact climate change, now it's more important than ever to find a way to reduce it. But what exactly is the carbon footprint, and is there a way to measure it? Before driving deeper into how to minimize the logistics carbon footprint, let's take a second to explain the notion behind it. So, what exactly is the carbon footprint? It is defined as the total emission of greenhouse gases through both direct and indirect activities. It's produced on a daily basis people, companies, and even products. To measure the amount of CO2 and the other GHGs that we emit, we must keep track of everything that causes such emissions. Some of the most significant pollutants are electric consumption, means of transportation, fuel sources, weights of production, as well as materials that we use for, let's say, packaging. Once we have determined what activities of ours contribute to the release of GHG, we can calculate our actual carbon footprint. To do so, we must multiply the emission factors by the data we have compiled. Knowing just how big if an impact our actions have on global warming can help us be more mindful. It can help us to make drastic change to the things we do and how we operate to minimize negative effects on the environment. Now, how can we minimize the release of greenhouse gases in the logistics? The logistics sector is a massive part of the supply chain and as such has a tremendous effect on the worldwide distribution. Recently, e-commerce has gained in the popularity and has in turn caused drastic growth in the sector as well. With the development so big, the logistics carbon footprint is only bound to increase. That's precisely why introducing sustainable change to the industry right this second is of great importance. However, No one is saying that going rent won't have its peaks. As a matter of fact, the majority of companies that have been turned eco-friendly report saving substantial amount of money after the transition.